Gentlemen, hey, hi, how are you? Crypto. This crypto sniper calling you from the crypt of control structures. What was going on with Bitcoin? I want to give you my take. It's a critical point coming right now. We're in a rising wedge, which begets a bit of a break. In other words, a sell-off coming. But we've done exceedingly well. Our overweight position has served us very well, and we will reassert it. But we have also exploited shorts against Ethereum and Ripple, which has done exceedingly well too. Those are reaching their short time frame targets. In other words, with the HVF methodology, within 15 minutes, or we were within 15%-ish of where we expect to get down. We're getting quite close to 66.50 for Bitcoin. Essentially, when Bitcoin smacks 66.50, it will have met its target. I expect it will pull back, and then you'll also start to get a bit of bottoming from Ethereum and Ripple and a relief rally. So for those that did follow us in on shorts, be careful. It's a very advanced thing to do. You can get hurt. Trade small and own the trade yourself, but if you did, it would probably be prudent to take short time frame targets there and have a rest and bank some of your profit. This is not to say the move is over. It is to say that you will have some adverse price behavior for a period unknown to us how long it might take, but it shouldn't be too long. We have, more interestingly, my range was 7,000 to 7,500 for Bitcoin, on the market cap reaching 193 billion. We had to give a range because although we get a very accurate 193 billion, we don't know how much, because it's a market cap, it's made up of Bitcoin and the others. We don't know to the full extent how much the alts will be participating, holding their own, or actually losing ground in that. So we had to give a range. Now that we've moved further on, it's looking more like if Bitcoin is going to be the main beneficiary and recipient, around about 7,200 will be a larger time frame, a far larger time frame target. At that point, I certainly want to be very cautious. I wouldn't have any shorts on alts anymore. I won't be overweight Bitcoin, and I may even contemplate a little bit of Tether, which is probably, or fiat for a short bit, which probably sounds like a complete anathema to you now. But you've got to remember how much we've done, and that's a really big market cap geometric point that will be met. And I'm talking about the coin market cap chart that you get if you're not a follower of my Twitter feed and you haven't seen one of those. A very good quality HVF that gave us the confidence to say a couple of days ago that before mid-November, roughly the 14th of November, we will have run 190, the 190 billions. In fact, it's looking like 191 to 193 as a target. And as I say, we're not clear 100% on how much of that gain from where we are. We're now at 184. We made the original call at 170. We reiterated at 173. We revisited at 178. We're at 184 now. There is still possibly 9 billion to go in market cap, and at the moment the alts are suffering, and the bulk of that benefit, almost 100% of that benefit, is going to Bitcoin. So you've got to, and there may even be some rotation out of the alts, so they may be getting, Bitcoin may be getting additional benefit. So that's the slight variable that is vague. But after the 193 billion, expect potential for a little bit of uncertainty. Maybe the news flow will turn a little bit more ugly, etc., etc. There'll be fundamental reasons, and people will say it was because of this, it was because of that. But the technical always gives you the answer. The reason follows later. So I'll be a little bit more defensive. I won't have any leveraged shorts against any of the alts at all then, and I'll be ready just to be defensive on my Bitcoin holdings, and maybe look to accumulate some Bitcoin on any pullback by having temporary spells in Tether. That's post the 193 billion market cap run. So there's a short-term target for which there'll be a little bit of a pullback. I will probably, after that, when it shows signs of rallying again, go back in on shorts on the alts until we run the 191, 193 billion market cap. So I'll squeeze a bit more Bitcoin out of hurting the likes of Ethereum and Ripple. Assuming that is works, this is all on balance probability. The best laid plans of man and men can lay in tatters. So as always and as ever, usual T's and C's. But I wanted to face-to-face explain this to you because it's a critical moment. We've got some amazing geometry, both on the downside, inverted HVFs that we trade, on Bitcoin strength, and I've been biasing this and saying this for a while now, for the last probably 4, 5, 6 weeks, and we've had some amazing market cap confirming upside HVFs with the inclusive of Bitcoin chart, which has looked a lot flatter and a lot less interesting on the excluding Bitcoin chart, which has given us the confidence to be this aggressively overweight Bitcoin position. So it's really exciting when you can get multiples of geometry at multiple different looks and aspects that give you that higher probability insight of what's likely to come in the future next. And we've had that benefit now. And I wanted to pass that on to you guys so that you can best be served. How do you serve me? If you're grateful for that, you like, you share, and you get the news out so that we can popularize the channel. And that's a great way of supporting us if you can, and leave comments. Also, for chart views, somebody's really proud of his new Acroprovic exhaust there on his Yamaha R1. For Acroprovic, for chart views, follow me on Twitter. I'm getting confused now. For chart views, follow me on Twitter on @thecrypto sniper, and occasionally also for the FX and indices @the market sniper. So that's my talk, my chat, and my catch up with you. Keep well, be strong, and remember, own your own trades. This is just our best interpretation of the facts, but this is what I'd call, for us, it has been a high confidence period, and it seems from all points that we're being endorsed for now on that view. That said, anything can change at any point, as ever.